kind of smells good.
Dove.
I thought I smelled Dove. Anyway, that's a great opener when you go and you sit next to a woman in a bar, and you're sitting there and you look at her and you're just looking like, what kind of soap do you use? It's funny, I'm not about openers or anything, but I've used that like a lot, because women smell so good, and a lot of the times they'll use like a cologne or they'll use, kind of a perfume, but the soap means that you've actually gone a layer deeper. It's like, what kind of soap do you use?
That's true.
It's hot,
That's
right?
a good, I like that.
That's a good one. Anyway, this video is not about that. Yeah, I know you guys love the in-action and the in-field ones, but sometimes I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of just advice. And we're going to talk today about dating after divorce, something that for those of you that are not divorced, for those of you that are not planning a divorce, for those of you that haven't even been with somebody yet and don't even understand divorce, you can basically take this video and throw it out the window, okay? Or just basically go find another one of the videos. But for those of you that really want to know, dating after divorce is something that's pretty challenging. And one of the biggest tips that I like to tell people all the time is do not date after a divorce until you have cleaned your house.
Yes.
Meaning, okay,
Yes.
and Kim's going to go deeper into this too. Meaning, number one thing, okay, is that process your past relationship. Process it. I don't care if it takes you a month, 2 months, 3 months. Get in touch with yourself again. Go out and start doing things that you like to do. Go out and meet people with no intention of dating. Go on a trip, a fun little what I call divorce celebration trip, where you're actually going to go out and just have some fun with people. Don't expect to date, because the problem is that if you don't process what lessons were learned in your past relationship, what happens is that you will find the exact same person all over again. So the key thing is, dating after divorce is process everything that went down in that last relationship, learn from it, learn what you did, take responsibility for the things that you did in that relationship, and then you'll be able to date with a clear mind. Otherwise, you're going to date out of loneliness, you're going to date because you miss having somebody. I mean, there's a difference between sex after the divorce and dating after the divorce. To have a sexual partner after the divorce to feel good is great, but don't date that person. Don't even think about it. They're just a booty call. Kim, you want to add a little bit more?
Yeah, you know what? It's all about finding yourself again. Because when you've been with somebody for so many years, it's almost like you lose yourself. You become your partner's identity.
Yep.
And so all those things that you're talking about is so important. Like, I know after I got divorced, I lost a ton of weight. I got a new wardrobe. Little things that, can make you feel good and empowered. And the sex thing right after, and especially women, I think you can relate to this, is that...
Wink, wink.
First, wink, wink, is that a lot of times women will go and date younger guys just to feel young again.
Let me tell you, I was in my 20s, okay? I was the guy that used to go out. I used to go to the Hamptons and Fire Island, and I would go and basically go only after divorced women.
Yeah.
And I would basically, I would cut through the bullshit.
market.
I would cut through the bullshit so fast. And then with summer here too, in spring, I would literally walk up to women in a bar. I would walk over to them and I'd look at them and go, man, you just look like you're fresh off a divorce. I would play around with it, and they'd be like, how did you know? I don't know, the way you're looking at us like a piece of meat. I almost feel like the way you feel when you go by construction workers.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
And I would sit there and I would just kind of talk with them, and I would even tell a woman, I got no problem. You want to use me after the divorce, it's fine, because the best sex I ever had was with those divorced women.
Yeah.
If you're the first or second guy to basically get a woman after a divorce, a lot of the reason why she got divorced was because the sex wasn't good. I mean, I remember, that's your own personal life.
What? No, but even just to feel, to get that attention and to feel attractive again and to feel youthful. It's so important, especially women who were married when they were really young. And it's like they forget about just that whole feeling of being with somebody new and just, and then not having any relationship with that person is huge.
Huge. It's so freeing. They get to feel like a man. So anyway, great advice for men. Great advice actually for women in here too. We'll see you guys soon. Check out my daily blog, free podcasts, and all my products at davidwygant.com.